There are some hidden companions in Starfield that require you to travel to the edges of the galaxy or complete quests in very specific ways, and today we're going to go through all of them, including one super secret spoilery one that I'll save to the end. Let's go! Let me know your favorite companions and any that I've missed in the comments down below. Now, just for clarity here, I'm not going to talk about any that you just find at a random bar. These are all specific named companions that you get via quests or other methods that don't just require you to walk up to them and go, hey, join my crew. Now, I'm also going to do my best to avoid spoilers. We'll start with Hadrian Sanon. Now, Hadrian you will have met as part of the United Colonies quest line, and at the very end of that quest line, once you have handed the final quest in and got your reward, you will get a activity to go and speak to Percival back on Mars. Now, when you go back there, Percival will give you some radiant quests that you can do, but he'll ask if you would like someone to come with you. And depending on what you say here, you can actually have Hadrian come with you and become a permanent companion. She will initially be like, nah, I don't want to come with you, but you just need to sort of convince her, and she will then come with you and just be a full companion from that point. This does require you to have completed the entire United Colonies quest line. So you run into Hadrian heaps during that quest line. You have to complete the entire thing, and then she will actually be a companion. It doesn't matter the choices you make during the United Colonies quest line, by the way, as long as you have completed it, she'll be able to join. Hadrian's skills are energy, weapon dissipation, pain tolerance, and xenosociology, so very much in line with her overall character. She can really use any sort of a weapon here. She doesn't have any specific weapon skills. MacMillan is next, and you will find her on the Red Mile in the Pyramus system, exactly where you would have met her as part of the Freestar Rangers faction quest line, which is how you actually unlock her, is by completing the Freestar Rangers faction quest and actually becoming a fully fledged Freestar Ranger. You'll then be able to return here and talk to Autumn, and she'll join you for free. Autumn's skills are pistol certification, botany, and sharp shooting. Now, because of that pistol certification, you're probably going to want to give her some sort of a pistol weapon for any sort of combat encounter. Mathis Castillo is a little bit different to the other faction companions in that you have to complete it in a very specific way. So you'll run into Mathis at the very start of the Crimson Fleet quest line during the sort of intro-ish mission. At the very end of this first mission, you'll need to tell Delgado that Mathis was actually helpful during the prison mission, even if he is a little piece of So you'll now need to complete the entire Crimson Fleet quest line, and then at the very end of that quest, he'll interrupt you and ask to join your crew, and you can then obviously accept. He will come with 3 skills being weightlifting, ballistics, and incapacitation. Weightlifting increases how much he can carry, and because of ballistics, you want to give him some sort of a ballistic weapon, whether that be a pistol or a rifle or what have you. What's unique about Mathis is that he will allow you to perform nefarious deeds while he is your companion. So you can murder people, you can steal stuff, and do all of that good stuff that you want to do as part of the Crimson Fleet, right? Now, if you have completed this quest line in a different way and you haven't got Mathis, which having a companion that allows you to kind of do what you like is really good, and it's highly restrictive, as most of the companions absolutely hate it if you so much as lift a finger against anyone. But there is another one that you can get, which is Jessamine Griffin. She's just like a normal recruit. You just pay her a fee and she'll join you. You can actually find her at the last Nova at the key as well. So go there and grab her if you did the Mathis quest a different way and you're an evil person, you want a companion, she's a different option for you there. Erick Von Price is next. Now, Erick is found on Sidonia on Mars, and if you go into the residential area here, there is a little bar that you can talk to the bar owner here to get a quest called Start Up Stopped. Now, this is a pretty short quest, but it really depends on the decision you make here as to whether Erick will actually join you. What you'll need to do is specifically save Erick as part of this quest, right? Let the mercenaries have the ship. All you care about is saving Erick. And once you've done this, you can then return back to Jane Weller and tell her that you didn't get the ship, but you saved Erick. This will eventually complete the quest, and then Erick will be out of a job and he will ask to join your crew, and so you can have Erick join in this way. He has payloads and astrodynamics as his skills, so he's kind of just like a glorified normal crew member. He's not really that special, but he's special enough. He's got a unique name and he comes from a quest line, and even if he is just kind of like a glorified crew member, at least you've got another named companion that you can actually grab. The next one is one of the coolest, and that is Amelia Earhart. Now, she comes from the Crucible, which is a location in the Carapatus system on Carapatus. I'm probably saying that very wrong, but Carapatus 3. So once you get close to this system, you get a distress signal, which will start Operation Starseed. You'll need to complete that entire quest line in order to unlock Amelia. Now, it doesn't matter how you complete that quest, right? even during that quest, she's essentially just like standing there like, ah, geez, I really hope someone will let me join their crew. And all you have to do is complete that quest line and then she will join you. And she's really cool. And that quest is actually one of the best quests in the game. It's very unique with plenty of choices and a heap of lore in that quest. So highly recommend actually just going and doing that quest anyway, and then grabbing Amelia to join you as well. She's unfortunately not the most skilled, having piloting 2 and rifle certification 2. So you'll want to make sure that she does have some sort of a rifle weapon, but at least she'll benefit you for both ship combat and on the ground if you do have her coming with you. Betty Hauser is next. Now she is way out in like the middle of nowhere in the galaxy in a system called the Heinlein system. And essentially you'll need to go here and she'll be orbiting Heinlein 1 in a ship called the Lucky Lou. You'll get like a distress call here. You'll basically just need to board the ship and talk to her, and she'll want some ship parts. If you give her those ship parts, she will then actually just straight up join your crew from that point onwards. So she's a pretty easy recruit. She's just like hard to find because she's literally in the middle of nowhere. She comes with demolitions and missile weapon systems for her skills. So for demolitions, you probably want to give her some sort of like, you know, grenades, that sort of a thing. And the missile systems is for your ship benefits there. We have 2 more left, and one of them is directly linked to the main quest, and one of them isn't linked to the main quest, but it is definitely 100% a spoiler. So I'm just giving you that sort of a warning here before we continue for these last 2. If you've completed the main quest, you probably know both of these, or at least have passed that point where this will be considered a spoiler, but it's just worth pointing out that I wouldn't be continuing until you're at least towards the very end of the main story, or you've either completed it, or you just don't care, right? You're in charge of your own destiny. So firstly, we have Raphael Aguro? I don't know how to say his surname. So Raphael, you may remember from a particular main quest called Entangled. Now, this quest can go one of a couple of different ways, but if you want to save Raphael in order to actually get him as a crew member, you will need to grab the artifact from Raphael's facility, and this will ensure that he survives. Once you've completed the quest, you'll then be found at the viewport in New Atlantis, and it seems like after a little bit of time, you'll get an activity to actually go and talk to him, or you could just like go straight there and talk to him anyway. Raphael has outpost engineering, starship engineering, and outpost management. So some really solid skills in terms of like management skills as well as starship engineering. Interesting like skill line, but because he is an engineer, I guess, so it kind of makes sense thematically, but you can go and grab him there and add him to your crew. You probably won't take him out on adventures very much. Now this last one, again, it's a spoiler. I'm just warning you. Okay, the last one is you. So you can actually get your own self or a version of yourself as a companion. This is directly linked to New Game Plus and a variant on New Game Plus. So as you may know, whenever you start New Game Plus, you can get different variants depending on how many times you have started New Game Plus, or just like, you know, a random sort of dice roll that gives you a chance to get these unique variants. In one of those systems, you actually have a chance for you yourself to appear. Now, if they do appear, you can actually recruit them as a companion, just have them for a companion for that entire game, which is absolutely hilarious. Now, if you're on PC, it is possible to spawn yourself as a companion, like by spawning this like NPC version of yourself. And in terms of skills, you have pain tolerance 3 and wellness. What I would really like for this to actually be is like your background, right? Like, I don't understand why it's not your background skills and then it gives you some variation rather than just pain tolerance and wellness. That's neither here nor there. That's just a minor complaint from me. Like, I wish it was actually your background skills. Then the U variant is a bit more unique, right? But anyway, that's how you get yourself, and they'll follow you and just be like a standard sort of companion. They are fully voiced and will interrupt here and there and talk as if all the companions do. So, you know, you won't feel any different. It's just sort of like a weird variation on yourself, but it is definitely a cool companion. So that's all of these secret companions, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If I missed any, what your favorite companion is, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching this video till the end. Thank you to our members for supporting the channel. My name is NorZZa, and I hope you have a great day.